Hey my friend, welcome back to the channel. If you ever felt like you don't belong here, like you see through things that other people don't even notice, or you wondered why the world feels so heavy and disconnected sometimes, you're not alone. You might be what some call an indigo soul, a rare kind of being who came to earth to challenge the old, to bring truth back where there's confusion, and to remind humanity what it feels like to be real again. And in this video, I'm going to share 3 signs that you might be one of these indigo souls, plus the deeper reason you feel different from everyone else. Because once you understand this, your entire life starts to make sense. Your childhood, your sensitivity, your frustration, even the times you wanted to give up. This message is here to remind you you're not broken. You're awake in a sleeping world. Let's begin. The idea of indigo souls comes from the work of intuitive researchers like Dolores Cannon, who spent decades exploring the deeper layers of consciousness. Through thousands of hypnosis sessions, she discovered a repeating message from souls across the world. The earth is changing. Humanity is going through a great shift, a rise in awareness, vibration, and consciousness. And to help guide this transformation, waves of advanced souls chose to reincarnate here. Souls who normally live in higher dimensions of love, peace, and unity, but who volunteered to come here to remember who they are and to be living examples of authenticity and truth. These are the indigos. They are the system breakers, the pattern shifters, the souls who refuse to play along the illusions that no longer make sense. The first sign that you might be an indigo soul is your deep emotional sensitivity and energetic awareness. You feel everything. The mood of a room, the energy of a person, the suffering of the planet. You might have always felt like an open antenna, picking up things that others seem completely unaware of. Loud noises, harsh environments, and inauthentic people can leave you feeling exhausted. As a child, you might have loved animals more than people, because animals never pretended. They matched your honesty and innocence. This kind of sensitivity is both a blessing and a burden, because while it lets you tune into beauty, love, and harmony, it also means you sense pain, anger, and dishonesty very quickly. And when you were younger, you probably didn't know how to handle all of that. So you built walls. You put up defenses. You learned to act normal just to survive. But your sensitivity is not weakness. It's the evidence of your evolved awareness. You were designed to feel this deeply because the only way to heal the collective is to first feel what the collective is carrying. So yes, sometimes it's overwhelming, but as you grow, you learn to turn that sensitivity from a curse into your compass. You start realizing that your empathy isn't here to drain you. It's your guide. You begin protecting your energy, honoring your boundaries, and connecting to people who meet you with truth. That's the first sign. You're sensitive because you were never meant to go numb. The second sign you are an indigo soul is your creative force and your need to be authentic. You probably feel things build up inside you, ideas, visions, emotions, and you need to express them somehow. You might paint, write, teach, sing, design, or code. It doesn't matter the form. Creation for you isn't about talent, it's about truth. When you create, you feel alive because that's your natural state of being. But here's what makes it hard. What you feel called to create is often too different for the world around you, too bold, too emotional, too honest. So you hold back, you question yourself, you worry that no one else will understand. And yet, deep inside, you know you weren't born to repeat what's been done before. You came to bring something new. Indigo souls are the living artists of reality. They rebuild systems through frequency. Some do it through words, some through energy, and some through pure presence. And the more you express your truth, the more you activate that same courage in others. Because authenticity is contagious. When one person dares to be real, it gives everyone else permission to do the same. So, if you've been feeling that creative pull, if you've been afraid to share your ideas, your art, your truth, this is your sign to stop hiding. Your weirdness is not a liability, it's your medicine for the world. The third sign, and maybe the clearest one, is that you are a rebel at heart. Not in the teenage sense of rebellion, but in the sacred sense, the kind that comes from your soul's refusal to accept lies. You were never meant to blend in. You can't conform to something that doesn't feel true. You question everything. Religion, politics, media, even yourself. Because your intuition won't let you sleepwalk through life. And while that can be isolating, it's also your greatest strength. You didn't come here to be liked. You came here to be real. Many indigos go through dark times because of this. They get labeled difficult, defiant, even depressed. Some numb themselves just to survive in a world that feels upside down. But eventually, something shifts. You stop trying to fit in and start remembering who you are. That's when your rebellion transforms into leadership. You stop fighting against the system and start creating a new one. A reality based on freedom, integrity, and love. Your life itself becomes a statement that it's possible to live honestly, to choose truth over comfort, and to still be happy. Yes, your path can be lonely at times, but solitude sharpens your connection to Source. And as you heal your own wounds, you naturally become a healer for others without trying, without forcing, just by being yourself. That's what being an indigo is really about, not fixing the world, but embodying the kind of person who makes a better world inevitable. So, if these three signs resonated with you, if you've always been sensitive, deeply creative, and a rebel in disguise, then welcome home. You're one of the souls who came to Earth to help awaken a sleeping planet. The world might not understand you yet, but that's okay. You didn't come for the validation. You came for transformation. So embrace your sensitivity, express your truth, and keep walking your path boldly. Because as you do, you give permission for thousands of others to remember who they are too. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being you. And remember, being different is exactly what you came here to be.